Google Tag Manager. Now, GTM is an amazing tool by Google, which really helps you to integrate all the advertisement account codes within the website. Now, earlier when we didn't have GTM, let's say we have to launch a Google ad campaign, and then it requires to integrate remarketing and conversion tracking code. So we had to pull out the code from the account, share it with the developer, and ask him to apply it on the website. And now let's say we get Facebook ad account. Again, you have to pull out the Facebook pixel code, share it with the developer, and get it applied. Then let's say you open LinkedIn, you open Twitter. So every time you open up a new ad account, you had to communicate with the developer. And it takes a lot of time and energy. So Google had come up with the idea of a tool by the name of GTM, stands for Google Tag Manager, where you had to apply this GTM code on the website once and for all, and then all the remaining ad account codes directly goes into the GTM account. Now in this video, we'll be talking about configuring the Google ad code within GTM, and then we will see how this code is working. So let's get started. Now, in order to start with GTM, you really have to come onto the website, which is tagmanager.google.com. This is the website link, and then you have to create an account. You have to provide the ad account name. So in this one, we are making it for springtails.shop. So I'm going to name it as springtails. The country has to be your country. In our case, it's going to be India. Then we have to put in the website link in the format of www.springtails.shop. Then choosing web will allow us to create the account. So now that's how our account's looking like. Now, before we add any tag or any code within the GTM, we have to simply implement this code, which is the GTM code, on the website. Now, here we have two pieces of codes. One is for the head and second one is for the body. Now, you can probably share this code with the developer and ask him to apply in each and every page of your website. So now we don't have a developer right now. People who know Shopify, they know how do you implement the code. So this website is springtails.shop is made in Shopify. Now in Shopify, we can simply come into online store, then go to themes. Then we can get into themes.liquid once this page is loaded. And here we can edit the code. And here we have the themes.liquid file. So over here, we have two sections of every HTML page. One is body, which is the, in fact, the second part. So we copy the body tag, put it over here. And then we have another tag, which is the head tag. So here we have head. We place the first code before the ending of the head tag. So here we have the head tag, then at the bottom we have the body tag. Both the tags are there. Now before I save it, I want to show you how does this website show if we have a code available or not. Now we have two extensions, one by the name of Google Tag Assistant, which is by Google. This helps us to know if we have any code available on the website. Then we have another extension by the name of Metapixel Helper. This helps us to know if we have any Facebook code available on the website. Now this helps us to track Facebook codes. This one is for Google codes. So right now we don't have any code on the website because both of these extensions are blank. If we want to cross check, then I can get into another website, which is Digication, let's say. And here you can see we have 4 codes, in fact 2 codes from Meta. And then if I enable this extension and refresh my page, we have 1 code from Google, which is Google Analytics code. In fact, we have a couple of other codes as well. This is Google Analytics and GTM. Now, if I come back on this website, which is gonna be springtails.shop, and refresh this page, you can simply see we don't have any code available on the website. This is, even if I enable this and run it, we don't have a code. So you will really need to have these 2 extensions in order to track whether you have the codes available on the website or not. Now let's come into this website where we already have the codes placed and save it. And it's saved. Now let's refresh this page. And you can see we have, give me 1 second. I just want to publish the things over here. And then if I refresh this page again, So here you can see we have a GTM code over here, which is a Google Tag Manager code simply. And now we come into Google Tag Manager account. So this is our Google Tag Manager account, and we had already published everything. So publishing means whenever you make any change in the GTM account, you have to publish it. If you don't publish the change, then it does not implement in the account. I'm having multiple accounts, so I may have to get back into Springtails once again. And here it shows we don't have a tag placed in the account. Now this code or this account is totally blank, so we have to integrate a new code or new tag in the account. And then we will cross check if this tag is working on this website or not through this Google Tag Assistant extension. So now we are looking forward to integrate a code for Springtails. So we get into the Google Ad account of Springtails. Then via tools and settings, you can get into Audience Manager. From there, we will be pulling up the Google Ads tag, or we also call it remarketing tag. So we get into your data sources. Then it's gonna come up with the Google Ads tag. We click on details, and there we can pull up the tag either for website, which we can email to the developer. We also call them webmaster, or we can simply use it for Google Tag Manager. As we are going to use it for Google Tag Manager, we are using the third option. So here we have a conversion ID, which is a unique value. We have to copy the conversion ID, and then we come back to the GTM account. We click on new, as we are going to set up a new tag for this account. And then we click on tag configuration. Towards the right, we get different type of auto setup tags. So we have to choose for Google tag. In fact, we can also go with Google Ads, but I'm going with Google tag as of now. Then we have to put in the tag ID. Now, anytime you put in tag ID, it goes with 8W, which is a standard sign. So you can see it's auto popped as AW- this number. Then we want to trigger this tag. Now, this is another important part. Whenever you put a tag within GTM, you also have to ask GTM, or tell GTM, in fact, at which page of the website this code needs to be fired or needs to be triggered. Now, when you click on triggering, you have multiple options. In fact, you can click triggers or create triggers for the different pages. Right now, we want to trigger this tag, the Google tag, on all the pages. So we click on all and choose all pages. And then we save it. The tag name has to be Google tag. And now we can simply submit the tag. Now, once your tag is submitted and published, you should be having this tag fired on the website. Now, how do we check it? We simply come back to the website and we refresh the page. This time we should be having multiple codes in this extension. So now you can see we have 3 codes, one for GTM, which we had already added, and we have 2 more codes for remarketing and global site tag. So now both the codes are same, if you can quickly see. And now we are ensuring that we have multiple codes available on the website. So now I hope you know how do you configure GTM and how can you add new codes within the GTM ad account. It's quite simple. You just pull out the tags from different ad accounts, come into the tag section of the website, and then you add all those tags within this ad account. In fact, if I show you any other account, let's say I show you one of the different projects account. So you can see all the codes which we had to add on the website was added through GTM only. So in this account, you can see we have codes like AdSense code, then we have analytics code, conversion linker, Facebook, GA4, Hotjar, live chat talk. So all the codes got implemented through Google Tag Manager only, because we didn't want to like every time share these codes with the developer. And it also increases the website codes or website, like it makes the website heavy sometimes if the code is pretty heavy, but normally the codes are not heavy. So simply you can apply all these codes using Google Tag Manager. I'll see you in the next video.